Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about one of two pens that I've gotten from Mayfairpens. You can find them on Instagram, Mayfairpens. If you look it up, Ben's awesome to work with. He definitely answered a lot of my questions and wasn't getting too upset about all my little things of how I wanted to be done. So if you haven't checked him out, check him out. I'll put the link in the description as well. But Mayfairpens on Instagram. This is one of two. This is their Noldor model. And this is a cartridge converter pen, and it's packaged like this. So this came in this particular tube-like packaging, plastic. So it definitely is a nice presentation, and a little card associated with it as well too, letting you know which model. This particular one is the Ziggy model, and this is the Ziggy, the Noldor model with the Ziggy material from Turnt Pen Co. So this is a nice blank. It's got some blues, some turquoise, some purple, and definitely you can see a lot of the like stardust sparkle as it's twisted around within it. I did get this with the number 6 JOWO nib. This is a medium nib with the plastic feed associated with it, and it's a good size. It fits in my hand. It cannot be capped, so keep that in mind as well too, just because it's got the smaller cap finial, and then it just doesn't throw off the design very well, but it fits nicely. The grip section is definitely very nice, with the lip at the end as part of the design associated with it. And then if you look at the threads, the material goes all the way through into the thread area as well. So this particular one has got a nice shade of purple associated with it as well too, that mirrors the grip section as far as the single piece perspective. The inside cap, you can see here, it kind of goes through as well too. The threads are nice. They're not overly intrusive, and the cap has got a nice lip cut out there, so it's kind of forms into the bottom there a little bit. So as you're closing the cap out, it creates a nice seal. So everything is kind of across the board. And as I mentioned earlier, it is a cartridge converter. And it does come with the cartridge. So it's just your standard friction fit converter into here. And again, you could probably use standard international cartridges as well. The body itself is singular. Nothing is really, as far as I can see, nothing is metallic in there. So if you really wanted to, you could probably eyedropper this as well and go that route. Not sure. Put in the comments, or Ben, if you see this, drop it in there if that's possible. But a little bit of silicone grease, and you could probably eyedropper this. The only downside, obviously, is you're not going to be able to see, obviously, the ink levels. Another thing I noticed is that this has got reverse threading. So this particular one threads closing. You're going, if you're looking at the pen, counterclockwise, and if you're opening the cap, you're going clockwise and counterclockwise. So when I first got it, I was like, why isn't this opening? I had a hard time getting it open, and then Ben's like, oh yeah, you gotta do it counterclockwise to the cap, so that way as you're removing the cap and you're removing the body, everything is, nothing coming apart in that scenario. So again, this is the Noldor, and it is by Mayfairpens. And we'll just get into a quick little writing sample with it. 1 second. So we're going to use Diamine's Celebrating 150 in the blue velvet. And we're just going to dip this in. I'm not going to fill this up. I've got enough inked up pens as it is. And one of these days, I'm going to think through my videos, just because sometimes I need to do a little bit more. So nice and smooth, a little bit of scratchiness there. And this is from Mayfairpens. Check them out at Insta at Mayfairpens. And the normal sentence. So very, very smooth nib, no skips, no hard starts, and any of that from a material perspective. Again, for a medium, you can't go really wrong with it. I mean, it's just the normal standard lines. A little pressure maybe gets you a little bit more line variation, but not a whole lot for a medium. This isn't a flex nib in any form or fashion. And again, you can see just the figure eights. Not a whole lot of line variation, but again, I mean, it's a smooth nib for a JOWO, and Ben did a really good job on that as well too. So hopefully you like it. If you guys haven't had a chance, like I said, to check out Ben over at Mayfair, I would highly encourage you to take a look at his work. Very cool stuff in regards to pens material, and I'll be doing a second one, or in a second review of the other pen that I got from Ben as well too, and that's the Cimarel. It's a larger pen, and it's actually more of an eyedropper. So this is the Cimarel, and I went with the clear body on this particular one. So obviously, because it's an eyedropper kind of pen, it's nice to slosh around. So we'll do a different one on that one a little bit later. So again, thank you very much. Hopefully, if you stayed this long, I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. We got 92% of the people that watch my videos that aren't subscribed, so I would really appreciate it to help grow the channel. Again, thank you very much. Ben, if you're listening, thank you very much for this. This is an awesome pen, and I can't wait to start using it more. Have a good one.